Hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm always a mess lately. Let's get into this. This is going to be a collective message. I actually already did a collective message that's a two-parter. The second part is actually still still um, processing. And so you guys will see that later on. Right now, it's only available in the members corner, part one, but part two will come out in the members corner later. And sometime I'll probably release it over here. But in the meantime, let's get started. Hi, AC, Kins. Hey, Stephanie D. Great to see you. All right, so we start out with flying. Someone is rising above it all. Now, normally, we've got the labyrinth there. So normally a labyrinth is it's the slow thought processes that we take as we're trying to either solve a problem, um, digest information. But now we have somebody who's like taking a shortcut, or they've found that the solution is not to get stuck in that labyrinth, but rather to hop right over it. So this could be a super positive message. This could be one where we have a character who's actually saying, "I'm not needing to overthink any of this." Why would I stay in this thought process when there's better, brighter days? We got a Six of Swords and we've got the Strength card. This could be the story of a divine feminine, possibly a Leo or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who has learned, wait a minute, why would I stay in a dark room with tears in my eyes when the sunshine is outside? This is somebody maybe pushing themselves to like, if they're feeling sorrowful, or if their mind goes to something that was a painful experience that they've already endured, and they're like, but that's over, why should I think back to it now? I've already overcome it, I've already lived through it, and I'm in today, I'm not in the past anymore. So if my mind goes back to something painful, I turn on some awesome music instead. I listen to some comedy routine. I get outside and I go visiting neighbors. I go outside and go for a walk in the sunlight. I go to an art museum and look at something awesome. I feel like we're following her on how she keeps herself on the path moving forward instead of slipping back into painful past memories. I think this is awesome. Now, let's say that this is a feminine who's had like a loss or something in her life. Maybe this is how she goes out and she honors, a loved one's memory. You know, going out and going to a petting zoo because you know what? I miss Nana today, but Nana loved animals. She was impressed with lions. I'm going to go to the petting zoo. I mean, not that we're going to go pet lions, probably. I don't think they let us do that at most petting zoos. If there is one, please let me know. I want to go. But it is about like claiming today. That's a great message. A wonderful message, actually. I'm so happy to see this. We have the star in the reverse. Claiming today, but not actually focusing on the goal that's still up and out of reach. Okay, so there's no past to think about. There's no tomorrow that has to be hyper focused on. This is about right now. All right, universe, what is she supposed to do right now? Because if she's got to be this present, there's a reason for this. The universe is like, don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about yesterday. Let the devil take tomorrow, because tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. Okay, Willie Nelson. Sorry, I have to get all the way through it to get the title and the artist, but help me make it through the night just came to mind. So we have the sun upright. Why does she need to be so present right now? Not stressing about tomorrow and all the things and goals she has to accomplish, not thinking about the past and hurts and things she's already endured. She's supposed to be in the present. On one hand, the universe says, because you're alive right now, enjoy today to the fullest extent. And if you're taking a walk through the park, but all you think about is where you're going to be 10 years from today, you might miss the beauty of what's going on in the park. This could be the strong Leo energy, right? Sun and Strength card, we got double dose of Leo. This is divine masculine energy. Obviously, here we have powerful feminine energy. All female lions, female, female, also human. There's the word I'm looking for. This feels like there could be a divine counterpart here that she could encounter. Somebody that is trying to catch your eye, somebody that could be very loving, someone that is like right there. I feel like there might be a set of stairs that she could wind up walking up, and maybe they're symbolically up at the top of that staircase. Maybe there's a business or something, or, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I'm not saying she's walking in the park, but that image is still in my head, so I got to roll with it for right now. There could be a place somewhere outdoors, someplace where there's, you know, like a pond or a water feature or something. There could also be some form of a temple or business or building, something where she could walk up. Maybe this is more of a metaphor for like walking up to the top of something. Let's say going to the top of a hill so you get a good look across the, you know, the valley or something. It could be a lookout point, but what's at the top of that is what's so important. There's something she needs to be able to see. This is about clarity. This is about joy. This is about being able to see something that otherwise was hidden from her. And it's right there. It's right there for the taking. Has to do with the 10 of Swords. There is this real alleviation of hurt and pain and the sense of brand new beginnings. It's happiness and triumph over painful endings. At minimum, today is the day that she is really done with some past painful experience. If she stays super present, there's going to be a moment or something that she sees or somebody that she meets that is going to flip a switch for her where whatever happened in the past, I kind of feel like she needs to cut somebody else's regretful energy out of her life. I feel like this is a mind wipe. I feel like there must be someone who continually feels bad about what they did, how they treated her. And this is her like shining light on her own energy flow, her own, you know, path, and saying, wait a second, there's literally nothing holding me back. I don't need to think about the past. Why do I get sad sometimes? Maybe because of him. Maybe he's the one with all these regrets that he projects outward and she picks it up. She can't help it. Maybe she's going to have that breakthrough and be like, shit, this hasn't been me. All this time, I've been good. I've been healed. So why do I sometimes get really sad, really melancholy, really lost in a memory? Oh my God, it's not me. It's their energy. Okay, well, there's a new thought. So wait a second. I don't even have to worry about this. I mean, if they have a regret, I hope they work through that. Good luck to them on that. But for me, it's clear sailing. There's really no cloud in my sky. I think this is a mental breakthrough for her, but it may, again, we have her sailing above something. We have her climbing the staircase. We have her, maybe this is a metaphor for getting the higher perspective. Let's actually shift over to a chakra deck. I feel like we need some chakras. Let's see. Hi guys, good to see everyone. We have got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. This is letting go of a soulmate. A soulmate's not coming back. She doesn't even want that soulmate back. Maybe the journey is complete. Maybe she helped them learn something. Maybe, you know, sometimes people do us dirty. And that's their thing to have to live with. They learned something. Maybe we were their teacher and we kind of wind up depleted because it's like, dang, oh, that was a hard lesson. I had to stand there and teach and lecture all day long, but hopefully they got what they needed. This is that intuition. I feel like she's realizing that she helped somebody. She did what she came to do. Sorry, my hair is somehow stuck on the corner of my lips. She came what she needed to do in this lifetime. She came and she did that. She helped this person. Her work is done. My work is done for them. If they have regrets still, if they're really sad, maybe that's what the lesson was. Learn how to regret your bad behavior sometimes. Hopefully they're a better person for the next person that they meet. But for me, I'm done with this. I can be over it now. I can feel good that I helped somebody else to grow. Knight of Cups. We've got the throat chakra. This is somebody else coming forth. I don't feel like it's them at all. I feel like her saying, I know that it's not going to be them. I don't have to hear from them anymore. I don't have to think about them anymore. Just because they're sad over me and I sometimes feel that energy, that's good. That's I should interpret it as it means that they learned the lesson that they had to. My work is done. Now, about the new hottie. Yes, please. I feel like she's able to see that energetic bond that she still has with somebody more as that's just confirmation that I helped them learn the lesson that they needed to learn. Not that we still have a future together, and I can be okay letting it be. Now, let me turn my attention to whatever I'm, excited to meet right now in my here and now. Let me just be super present. And if there's somebody else approaching me, let me pay attention to this new person that I might meet. Because we meet lots of people every day. But I'm thinking she hasn't been very, very focused on anyone else in a while. That's why all the emphasis is on today. But today is the day that she gets to stop wondering, why do I sometimes feel that X's energy? That's a wonderful sense of completion. And I do think she thought about it a lot. That's what the labyrinth was about. Why can I not get out of their energy flow? Why do I keep cycling around? I got to know why. I got to know why do I still get sad? And I know it's them, not me sometimes. This is her answer. It's their energy being projected at her, but she doesn't have to. It's just the confirmation that, yeah, they're sorry about what they did. And that was their lesson to learn, but you have no more to do with them. You can move on. Four of Swords, heart chakra, healed. This is amazing. I feel like this is going to be her best day. I feel like this is going to be some divine feminine's best day. They're going to feel lighter. They're going to feel genuinely free of something of the past. Sometimes it's not enough to have healed and say, well, I don't want them back. I know that. But on the other hand, why did it even happen? And why do I have to still feel them sometimes? Now, when she senses their energy, she's going to be like, excellent. I'm glad that you got your lesson. That's the thank you. It's as if, think of it this way. If a student sent a teacher a thank you card once every 5 years to be like, hey, just wanted to tell you I won't ever forget the lessons you taught me. It's carrying me through life. Hey, just still wanted to let you know I never forgot the lessons that you taught me. If we could think of it like a thank you note instead of like, oh my God, why am I feeling their energy still? That's the better way to look at this for her. So it's going to really heal her heart. And I feel like pretty suddenly, actually. Let's leave that deck and let's shift over because I want to know about the new one. I want to know about that Knight of Cups that we saw moving forward here. We have a Two of Wands. We have a Two of Swords in the reverse. God, we got a double good going on here. So blockages are being removed, right? And I feel like this is a very much like in this snapshot of time right now, in this daytime, these daytime hours, this is the breakthrough that she's having. Her blockages are removed. She's no longer going to be impacted by thoughts of them. All she sees now is, which path do I want to take? I feel like she just got her whole life back. All of her choices, all of her thoughts belong to her now. I think for a long time, her thoughts were still too heavily being pulled toward that ex. And it's because they were, knocking on the outside of her brain all the time. Like, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I have so many regrets. She's still going to hear those thoughts, but it won't matter anymore because she's answered for herself. Why do I still feel them? Now, let me just look at my directions. My brain power is no longer being shunted to this labyrinth anymore. So it's all about which path I want to take. But I was asking about the new Knight of Cups. This tells me there could be more than one person. We got a Page of Wands in the reverse. She may not be interested in anybody just because somebody's interested in her, or somebody she might notice is trying to make eyes at her. Somebody is rubbernecking as they drive by. Where'd that card go? On their motorcycle, they're looking her way. They're giving her an appreciative, like, hey, can I talk to you? She might say, nope, that doesn't awaken any spark for me. Not interested. But it's not that I'm not interested because I'm too busy thinking about my ex still and sometimes still feeling sad. It's that I'm not interested. I don't feel a spark for that particular night. And she may not. That's okay. Somebody might ask her out. And if she says no thanks, it's going to be a genuine no thanks because she's not interested versus no thanks because, secretly I'm still thinking about an ex and I can't figure out when I'm going to be done with that. Ace of Swords. This is nice. This is her having tremendous clarity. I almost wonder if there hadn't been someone that was already trying to date her and this is the day she cuts it off with them for the right reason. Like, I'm actually not interested in them. They're great, they're wonderful, but that's not where my heart is, but it's not because of the ex. This could be her, like, really coming to some awesome conclusions for herself. Three of Pentacles and the Lovers. She knows exactly what she would like to have. She knows the kind of romantic partner that she's genuinely looking for, the kind of connection she wants. And I don't think she's going to say yes to anyone who doesn't actually fit the bill. That alone is really nice to see a character who is so clear visioned. Remember, the sun is her coming to the conclusion, recognizing a bunch of things all on the same day and being really much happier. It always feels better when we know what we're seeing, we know why we're doing what we're doing, and we know ourselves and our heart and what we actually want. And I feel like that's so awesome. So even if she has to say no thank you to another wonderful person, if she doesn't feel it, she doesn't feel it for them. The last thing she needs to do right now is get herself into obligatory relationships to practice dating. She's hot-blooded. She's no cold fish. But pick someone you really feel something for, somebody who really has what you're looking for. She's ready for her other half. She's not ready for knights that maybe she's not that keen on, even though they're nice, but she doesn't really feel the passion there. No point in dating somebody that you're not passionate about. No point in doing anything that you're not actually passionate about. So this is a day that she's getting clear on what to let go of in her life that isn't what she truly wants to connect to. And I think that's really valuable. I mean, maybe that sounds rude toward this awesome knight, but he'll find somebody else. Knights are still action takers. They're not 100% sure how anything's going to go either. But this could be her going to go out on a second or third date with somebody and she's going to call and say, you know what, darling, you're awesome, but it's not us. You know it and I know it. I don't know. I'm looking for something and I'll know it when I find it. My heart just knows it's not this direction. She's not going to waste anybody's time, especially her own. I think that is as valuable a message in this as anything else. Now, I thought this was a brand new person coming in, and it still could be, but she's not either going to go out with them or she's not going to try to continue to get to know them if she's not really down for it. We rarely get messages this like succinct and this clear, where we're watching a character like really take their power back and really think about, what do I want? What really makes me happy? I'm not going to give my time to anything other than what I genuinely want to grow. So I need this person. Now, I think what she wants in a partner is obviously somebody that like matches her level of, like, I want somebody I can build with, somebody who, holds me all night, somebody who, has the attributes that I'm actually looking for. I want good conversation, right? This is Gemini energy, so we know it's got to be good talking. I want a good lover. I want somebody that I feel I'm kind of a twin to, and nothing else will do. I love this particular Three of Pentacles, because she's staring us right in the eyes. Like, I know what I want, and when I see it, it's going to be like, I gravitate right toward it. Somebody could have some like symbolic tattoos, right? She's got some tattooing marks that are, like, what do I want to say? Spiritual, or, and they're the raised tattoos here as well. Somebody could have something like that, or maybe it's a birthmark, or maybe it's something that is, I don't know, it just feels like, since it's right over the forehead and there's like a cross right over kind of the pineal gland, I'm thinking that it just really highlights the fact that she's very locked into her truth, to what she knows to be true, to her inner guidance system, all of that. Seven of Wands and the King of Swords. She's going to be blocking everybody that doesn't show up with what she wants. And there will be some other hotties. There could be several. You know what's really sexy is somebody who knows what they want. And when we see somebody who knows what they want, that's going to make a lot of people come toward her, right? She's going to be blocking a lot of these options. She could attract younger people also. This could be like, if she's in her 40s, she might keep attracting like 25-year-olds, because they're like, damn, she's She knows herself. There's something really alluring about a person who locks in, who, when she talks to people, she probably holds eye contact and she really is assessing, am I connecting to this person? Could I see them as this? So she may be very intense, very sensual, and really give somebody her full attention when she meets them. But she is going to be evaluating, is it them? These people that meet her are going to feel like $1,000,000 because she's really paying close attention to them. But what they don't realize is she's paying close attention to herself, her reaction. She's addressing and assessing, all people have value, but is this my person? All people are wonderful and have their own beautiful attributes, but is this the connection that I'm seeking? Because this is who I want, and nobody but him will do. Him, her, doesn't matter. I'll know him when I find him. And the reason I'll know is because I'll be able to pay close attention to who they truly are, because I know who I truly am and I know what matches with me. That's a very intense, I love this deck so much because all the images, we've got characters not shying away from eye contact, and it feels like there's, a big soul reveal, and it feels like there's, they're seeking what they really want to understand or find. And I just think that this is a great depiction of her. She's obviously, her face is larger than everybody else's by a lot. So she is definitely the person who is going out to get what she wants in her own life. And she is like scanning to see, is it you? No, it's not. Thank you for your time, though. Is it you? No, you're not. But thank you for your time. Move everybody aside till she gets to him. This is the one she's looking for. And he holds that same sword. Just that's the sword of the truth. She's figured out, don't spend your time with the wrong people. Don't, that you waste everybody's time, including yours. Don't connect and wonder and, have some breakup and then still feel bonded to the wrong person. In fact, avoid bonding to the wrong person, period. As humans, we all share a bond, right? We can care about every living person on earth as an equal, but who we're going to give our love to, our body to, that she's like, no, you really got to be the right deal for me. Because once upon a time, remember, she got trapped in the labyrinth thinking about a person who must have done her dirty, and she took a long time to get over them because she had bonded to them in a really intense way. She can bond really strong. And if you bond to the wrong one, somebody who's not, I don't want to say not worthy of it. That's so insulting. But obviously, if this fella, I don't know where the card went now, but he feels this person from her past feels so much regret and remorse for what happened. This is her ex, right? She bonded to somebody really heavily who must have done something. Maybe it wasn't all his fault, but we know that he's the one carrying all the regrets, right? And he's the one still attached to her energy with his regrets, even though we didn't see him trying to fix anything. So I'm thinking it was probably an unfixable situation, but she had bonded really powerfully to him. That's what she's not going to do anymore. I'm not going to overbond to the wrong one. That's one of the key components. I can give everyone who approaches me a fair opportunity to see them as a human, a valuable human, but what I'm looking for is my lover. And not, you gotta be my match for that. You gotta have what I want for you to be my lover. Otherwise, I will not bond to you. I won't let myself bond to you. Not unless you can provide me with the other half of what I'm looking for. I don't know that she was ever thinking about relationships like that. But I think that's part of what this sunshine breakthrough is. Here's what I've been doing wrong. I've been bonding to people without asking myself the most important question: do they have what I want? Are they truthful? Are they honest? What are the attributes that I seek? Do they have those qualifications? If not, then what the hell have I been doing bonded to the wrong ones that do me dirty, that aren't honest? If I get a hint, a whiff of dishonesty, I got to reconsider. Are they really the person I can bond to? And I'm wondering if she never let herself be choosy enough, be that picky. But we got to be that picky when it boils down to who can I really spend my time with that's going to give me what I'm seeking in partnership. So I think she's just figured this out. No wonder this is a day to celebrate, right? It suddenly made a very seemingly complex thing really simple. That's got to be a load of pressure off her shoulders. And it gives her like a formula in how to address and assess who's the right person for her and who's not, and how not to feel bad saying no thanks just because there's going to be people that'll be attracted to her intensity and her passion and drive. She can say no to absolutely anybody and everybody, and should, unless they're offering what she's really seeking. So I think this makes a lot more sense. And why I love the fact we almost never get somebody who's turning anybody down in stories, right? It's like the next person comes in and then it's wonderful. And that gets really tedious to me because I'm like, I mean, I can only go with the cards that come out, but I think that this is a more relatable story of a character who actually grows enough to learn I should be choosing. It shouldn't just be the next person must be the right one if they're even mildly better than my ex. This person's only a knight. Why are you going to go with a knight? Why not look for kings and emperors? Why not look for something, why would we just say, well, anyone who's mildly incrementally better than an ex, I'll go ahead and I'll give my loyalty to them next. Be choosy. I like this one. I like the choosiness in it. That's just me giving my 2 cents. Doesn't mean I'm right. Please bear in mind. I just happen to be an opinionated storyteller from time to time who always wants the best for characters and always wants my characters and every other character not to have their time wasted. So anyway, pick what they really like. You guys, so good to see you. Hey, Patricia. Wonderful to catch you, love. Chris R.A., hey. Hi, Denisa. Wonderful to see you, sweetie. Catherine Hart, hey. Well, but it's not really about women. I don't read for genders. I got to go with what we see on the cards, but that could easily be a man. Even though I keep saying she, it's only because we got feminines on the cards. But if this had been a man, I would have told the same story for the masculine. It's just the way the cards come out. So however the audience chooses to see stuff. And I remind everybody of that because oftentimes I'll get people that get really mad at me for like, oh, you're just so gender biased and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, actually, I don't read for genders. Like that's not what it's about. These are archetypes, but we all have divine masculine, feminine within us. So it's really about any person who's, character, fictional character, any character who has perhaps had the breakthrough on learning how best to choose what they want in life before just giving their loyalties. But if I have to constantly say, and it could be man or woman, it just gets so tedious. NES, hey. Yes, Rach is magic, way better way to say it. Yeah. I have no tattoos, Rach is magic. There's nothing that I would ever want on my body every day. Like fashion and changeable fashion is so much, a part of me that I cannot imagine having something on me for the rest of my life. Like just the same way I would not want to wear this necklace every day. Today I like it. Okay. But I think I know tattoos, people have different reasons for putting them, on their body because it's like symbolic, it's a memory, it's something that's never going to change, it's something important to them. But I think I carry that stuff inside. Again, the introvert in me is like, I don't really want to display it to anybody else. What's most important to me is all on the inside stuff I wouldn't just share with anybody. So, we're all different about like how we carry, I think, our most important aspects. And I think it's really admirable for people to, choose what their comfort zone is. But I always think that tattoos are really, really important, and that's also why I'm like, oh my God, those are tattooed inside of me. I don't want them outside. But that's my introversion coming through. Hi, Timothy. Bogdanka, good to see you. Holly Light, Brele. Hey, shout out to you in London, dear. Meow said the cat, great to see you. Awesome, you're at the bus stop. DLBJR Cooper, nice to catch you, love. Stephanie again, I'm so glad you're here. Angelina Davina, hi Amy, hi Sissy, Ataraxia, Cassandra Blondin Burt. Ataraxia, you're so right, by the way. Endings are new beginnings. I love that. Teresa Autry, great to catch you, love. Chris Sherman's in the house. I'm glad you made it also. Dimple Kumar. Hi, San Juanita. True Canadian girl. Also awesome to see you, love. Moonlight Shadow. Hi. Hi, Lioness. Selena Grace. Joy. Ganesh. Thank you so much. Great name, Ganesh. I love that. Is that really your name? Because Ganesh is remover of obstacles, right? I love that. Lolly. J Batty 223. Wonderful to see you. AC, thanks again. You were first in the house today. And Kins, I haven't caught you in a live in a minute. So glad to see you, love. All right, everybody. Lots of love. I will see you guys again in some of the other zodiacs that I'll pop out today. Danielle Williams. Yes, AC, that's exactly. Yeah. For like fashion taste, yes, one day I like something, the next day I don't. I hate to admit this, but I will literally sit down to do a video and I'll be like, I hate this color today. I can't wear this color. I don't want to have to see myself reflected in this color today. And I'll go change. It's ridiculous. I have done a video in one outfit, and then for the very next one, I was like, I'm sorry, I just can't even. It's not an orange day today. And yeah, I'm very color sensitive on my clothing. I just can't go with certain tones, certain days. It's like, that's too dark. That's too bright. Butterfly messages. Hey, rice and beans. Awesome to see you. Oh, good, Danielle. That's awesome. I think Aries is up for today. I should be doing Aries, Pisces, I think Scorpio. Scorpio. And if I can get to Sag and Ophiuchus, I will. 11-8. What about the pants? Sometimes it's a skirt day for me, to be honest. I like dresses and skirts, honestly, more than pants or capris. But it all depends. Like that rotates throughout the day for me, because if I just took Aries out hiking, depending on the weather, it might be like thermal pants. It might be short pants if I'm keeping my house too warm. Like that changes throughout the day depending on what my function is. So yeah, it's all different. SP, thank you, Angel. You were so sweet. Thank you. EM, hey, great to see you. Yes, indeed. Pisces fishtail. All right, you guys. Now that we've covered wardrobe, you guys are hilarious. All right, everybody. Hey, Blue. Awesome to see you. Karen Lynn, shout out to you in Canada. Oh, Danielle, happy belated birthday. I hope this is your best year ever. I hope that there's so much adventure and love for you. That sounds amazing. You too, Teresa. I hear you, Chris. Yeah, you just want a better day than before. I love that. I hear you, Rach. Yeah. Chris, thank you. And hi, Chelsea says. Yeah, thank you, love. Right back to you. Thank you, sweetheart. Lalu, hey. Wonderful to see you. I almost never get to catch you in a live. What a treat. Sierra Clark, awesome to see you. Also, I haven't seen you in a live in a bit. So wonderful to catch you. SP, oh my God, thank you. That is so incredibly kind. So incredibly kind. 11-8, yes. I know, right? Business on top, party on the bottom, for sure. Tammy Secord, wonderful to catch you. All right, you guys, take care. I will see you again, actually probably in the Pisces video next. And it's Happy Friday, so we're going to put out a singles video again today also. Bye, guys. Thank you. Oh my God, Teresa, thank you, love.